Hi, it's Matt Giggs. How are you today? It's a beautiful, absolutely beautiful morning out there. It's Tuesday, it's September. We love this time of the year. Now, what I'm going to say to you about this time of the year is people start getting a bit twitchy, they start to look around, they're starting to try and find something that might be the new silver bullet. Lots of game changers out there. I'm hearing all these words. This is a new franchise, this is a new idea that we can take and we can learn from. You've got to be careful. What is your business all about? What are you as a company? Who do you want to become as a business? One thing that I've learned, and one of the biggest conversations I'm having with people at the moment, you've got new franchise, new online options that we can offer our customers, our vendors. So we're going out there, we're on a listing, and next thing you know, we want to be able to say to the client, but we can offer you this, which is an online version of what? You do it yourself, you can go on there, it's a lead generator, how can it work, what can it do? I'm just a bit concerned about the fact that at the moment, what we're trying to do in estate agency is veer away from knowing who we are, our true identity. What's our business about? What are our core values? What's our culture? What are we working towards? Why? Or are we trying to meet everybody's expectations? We're trying to be almost like someone who wants to be, we want to be something to everyone. So in other words, there are going to be clients that want a service which, isn't going to cost them a lot of money. So we want to be able to offer them that service. There are clients that want maximum value, added value. They want to get the best price. They want to negotiate the best price for their home. They want to get every penny they can, and we're going to offer them that service. And then you've got the clients that are in the middle. Now, I'm starting to get confused. And I'm wondering whether this is going to confuse you as a person, as a leader of your business, or if you're an employee in your company at the moment, in your estate agency, and you're sitting there thinking, well, at the moment, okay, I'm not 100% sure who we are or what we're all about. Because on one hand, I've got the online offer, on the other hand, I've got the offer that we used to have, and at the moment, I'm not 100% sure about. So I'm in an appointment, I'm going to be talking to my client, and I'm trying to figure out now what they really want, and I'm trying to match up what I'm supposed to be offering them back, which is now you're starting to second guess and you're starting to lose that little bit of what I would call your original belief. So what made you the business that you are? What made you open your company? What was it that stood out about you? Now let me be completely honest with you. There are ways of offering different packages, different offers and everything else, but don't forget that sometimes these little shiny coins and silver coins, and by the way, we've done some nice little drawings today. This is supposed to be a bullet, by the way, a silver bullet. It's a green one and a blue one, and the silver coins. What I'm saying to you at the moment is there's a lot of distractions going on. People not answering emails, you've got new ideas here, new ideas there. How about we offer online? How about we don't? How about we do this? How about we do that? This is another thing. You've got to be careful, and as leaders, not to confuse what your business stands for. What are you about? What makes you special? What makes you special to your clients? Now, one of the things I always talk to clients about are the 3 M's. So you have who are your markets, so who are your wish clients? What's the message that you want to share with them? In other words, what are your clients' challenges at the moment? And I still think the biggest challenge for a vendor these days is to achieve the very best price and to have the absolute best price in their back pocket. So for example, yes, you can pay next to nothing to market your home and take a huge risk in all of that equity and sell it for 20, 30, 40, 50,000 pounds under what you should achieve, because you're giving it to somebody who hasn't necessarily got the database, the local expertise, the skill, or you actually understand that your clients are going to want the best value, the best price, the absolute. Now, I'm not sure, I've asked this question to a lot of vendors, and I've said to them, what's the biggest driver for you about your sale? Are you interested in quick sale? Are you interested in cheap fees? Or do you want to get the maximum you can in your back pocket? And they always say the same thing. So understanding your market is still more crucial than ever. And my concern about the silver bullets, the game changers, and all these different ideas and things that you're offering is it starts to confuse yourself. And it starts to confuse your belief in what your core is all about, what your business is all about. So how do you market to that market? How do you invest into a wide market? How do you invest all of that money that you've got at the moment, your marketing budget, if you're trying to appeal to 2 or 3 different marketplaces? Now, I'm not saying you can't do it, by the way, and there will be people that prove me wrong. But will they get more than they would have got if they focused on a particular wish client? How are you going to help those guys achieve their needs, achieve their wants, their desires, overcome the problems with some really great solutions, and get your message through to these guys so they really, really know what you guys stand for? So these guys, your market is really clear about your solution and your offer, and then you put it in the platform, in the media platform, where they spend the most amount of their time. Now, I'm getting confused because I'm seeing guys that are really successful choosing to use different options, different packages. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. And I'm at the other end of it. I'm feeling a little bit like, well, which one are you? What is your company about? So I'm saying to you, just be careful. Be very, very careful. And I warn you, the moment you start to, I suppose more like you dissemble what your belief is, it's a very dangerous journey and a dangerous path to go down. Now, this is my picture, and I drew this, of a lighthouse. And what you get with a lighthouse is you see very clearly where you're going, who you are, what you want to become. So in a lighthouse, if you're there, it's the dark of night and you need to know your destination, you can see it. It stands out a mile. But there are a lot of other boats in the sea or in the ocean. And there's loads of little things that could be going on. But if you can see exactly where you're going, what does that mean for your direction? Will it mean you get there quicker or slower? So the question I ask you as a leader of business or in your agency is, well, who are you? What do you want to become? What's your purpose? What's your vision of what you are? Does that mean you need to offer different opportunities for clients? Are you looking to send mixed messages out because you want to please everybody? Or do you want to master what you do? Do you want to become exceptional in your marketplace? You've got to understand where that's going. So my advice to you today is you've got to be clear on what you're doing. If you're not clear, then your team aren't going to be clear. If your team aren't going to be clear, they're going to be sitting there in valuations and they're going to be going, what do I do? What do I offer? I'm sure they're thinking this, or I'm not quite sure, they might want to go with that. Oh yeah, well, we'll tell you what we'll do is we'll do what these other companies are doing. We'll have an online option, hopefully then upsell this other option. You're destroying your own marketplace. What do you want to do? What do you want to become? Who do you want to become? What kind of business are you? So my advice to you is get really clear on that first before you start throwing or looking at those nice shiny coins or the silver bullets and the game changers. Because listen, the best game changer and silver bullet that's out there is still the one that goes on between your ears. It's what goes on in your mind. And being completely clear is probably the most powerful weapon that you have, the most powerful strategy that you can have in being successful in agency and in business. If you're clear on what you can give someone, clear on how you can help them solve their challenges and needs, clear on how you are going to negotiate the best price, whatever it might end up being, then you're going to be the best person for those clients. Don't get confused. Get clear, get your A game, what's your best throw, whatever you want to call it, get out there and start talking about that and stop trying to please everybody else. Have a great day. See you soon.